a really awesome feeling because usually you're pushing yourself, so you're in this moment where you're like trying really, really hard, at the same time really focused and enjoying it, and when you are able to climb and get to the top, you feeling of satisfaction that kind of like I don't get anywhere else. Planet Granite is my home, both on an emotional level and like actually come here like every single day.
I started climbing when I was 8. There was a climbing wall at my brother's school in Hungary. We had never really seen anything like it before. That's where it all began, and it's kind of just been an evolution from there. After I started competing well and climbing some harder routes outside, La Sportiva and Petzl decided to sponsor me, and their support has really helped me pursue climbing at a higher level. I've made my best friends out climbing and have been able to share it with my brother. Also, my mom was an Olympic gymnast, so that kind of inspired me too as I was getting more and more into it. I was like, wow, I really want to get as good at climbing as my mom was at gymnastics. I come to PG because they have a really good group of route setters who make problems and routes. They have really good terrain and lots of walls at different angles. The things you grab are called holds. Some holds you call crimpers, and these holds will be really small. There's also holds you call pinches, kind of like a block that you have to pinch. There's things called slopers that are just really, really rounded. There's underclings and pockets. Bouldering, you don't climb as high. It's more concentrated. It's kind of like the sprint, just a burst of power. Rope climbing, you're on the wall for longer, anywhere from 30 to 60 feet. I mean, I've done routes that are up to 140 feet long. And then in competitions, I was youth national champion at 16. Afterwards, I began competing in international competitions. I won some of the youth international events and placed 9th at an adult World Cup competition. And I'm training for the Adult World Cup this summer.
I've gotten pretty close to making a final in a World Cup competition, and that's definitely being in the final of a World Cup competition is one thing that I would be one of maybe the happiest moments in my life. I like to keep climbing my entire life and progressing and just staying with it forever.